Despite the passage of 4 decades since his sudden disappearance, Ricky Nelson remains a lasting figure in the memories of his fans. His music continues to be celebrated, but his personal life was filled with challenges and surprises that kept the public and media captivated. Rumors and stories about his private affairs circulated widely during the 1950s and 1960s, often overshadowing his musical achievements. Recently, new information has emerged, with his children revealing details that confirm long-standing rumors. These revelations shed light on aspects of his life that were previously kept private, sparking fresh interest and discussion among those who follow his story. As his children speak openly, they provide a clearer understanding of the man behind the music and the mysteries that surrounded him. This updated information allows fans and historians alike to view Ricky Nelson in a new light, connecting the dots of his complex personal journey with his enduring legacy. Ricky Nelson was born on May 8, 1940, in New Jersey. From a young age, he was exposed to the world of entertainment through his family. His parents, Ozzie and Harriet Nelson, were famous radio and television stars, and Ricky grew up in the spotlight. As he got older, many rumors about him circulated, and his children have since shed light on these stories in a video, helping to clarify what was true and what was not. Ricky's early life was filled with the challenges of growing up famous, and he often felt the pressure of his parents' fame. Despite this, he managed to make a name for himself as a talented singer and actor. He became well known for his role on The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, a popular television show that starred his family. While the show brought him fame, it also haunted him as he grew older, because people expected him to always be the cheerful, wholesome young man he appeared to be on TV. Ricky's early fame helped launch his successful music career, with hits that made him one of the first teen idols. However, living under constant public scrutiny was difficult, especially as he tried to establish his own identity beyond the shadow of his parents' fame. His children's comments in the video reveal a more personal view of his life, showing that behind the scenes, he faced struggles and personal challenges. Ricky Nelson's journey from a young boy in New Jersey to a famous entertainer is marked by talent, fame, and the difficulties associated with growing up in the public eye. His early success in both acting and music left a lasting impression on the entertainment world, and continues to be remembered today. After attending a celebrity basketball game, Ricky Nelson met Kristen, and this encounter proved to be a significant turning point in his life. Their meeting at such a public event allowed them to connect in a relaxed and informal setting, which laid a strong foundation for their relationship. Ricky's family played an important role in supporting and encouraging his relationship with Kristen, recognizing the happiness it brought to him. Their family was known to be close-knit, and they valued the support and unity that came with strong family bonds. As their relationship developed, Ricky and Kristen decided to marry in 1963. Marking the beginning of a new chapter in their lives. Their marriage was blessed with 4 children, and it became a happy and stable family unit. During this time, Kristen found success in her painting career, and her artistic talents flourished, allowing her to pursue her passion passionately. Throughout their life together, both Ricky's career in entertainment and Kristen's artistic pursuits continued to grow, with their family remaining a central part of their lives. Their story is one of love, family support, and shared achievements, reflecting the happiness that can come from strong relationships and mutual encouragement. Despite his fame as a talented singer and actor, Ricky Nelson's personal life had its share of complexities. He influenced Kristen's painting career, inspiring her to produce notable works that gained recognition. Their relationship was once harmonious, sharing a bond that seemed strong, yet like many relationships, it faced difficulties. Eventually, Ricky and Kristen's marriage ended in 1982, marking the end of their shared chapter. Tragically, Ricky Nelson's life was cut short when he died in a plane crash on December 31, 1985. His sudden death shocked fans and loved ones alike, leading to many questions about the circumstances surrounding the accident. Some speculation and controversy arose about what caused the crash, with reports suggesting possible factors such as the use of banned substances. Investigations hinted at the possibility that Ricky might have been involved in freebasing cocaine at the time, though no definitive proof was ever confirmed. The tragedy left a lasting impact on the entertainment world, fueling ongoing debates about safety and responsibility in such accidents. Ricky Nelson's legacy continues through his music and acting, but his untimely death remains a somber chapter in his story. Following the investigation into Ricky Nelson's death, authorities discovered evidence that pointed to the presence of fuels from aerosol cans. This finding raised questions about the possible cause of the incident, with some experts suggesting that freebasing, a method of drug use involving the inhalation of vapors from certain substances, could have been involved. The presence of aerosol fuels in the investigation led to speculation that Ricky might have been using these substances, which could have contributed to the circumstances of the fire that ultimately took his life. Despite these findings, individuals close to Ricky, including Greg McDonnell and David Nelson, strongly denied any allegations that Ricky was using cocaine or other illegal drugs at the time. McDonnell, in particular, offered an alternative explanation for the fire, suggesting that a broken gasoline heater fuel line might have been responsible. This theory proposed that a malfunction in the heater system could have caused the fire, leading to the tragic event. The investigation continued to explore all angles, but no definitive conclusion was reached regarding the exact cause of the fire. Many of Ricky Nelson's friends and family members wanted to clarify that there was no evidence to support the claim that Ricky was involved in drug use at the time of the incident. Instead, they focused on the possibility of a mechanical failure or other accidental factors that might have caused the fire. Nevertheless, the traces of aerosol fuels in the tests left some lingering doubts and fueled ongoing discussions about the real cause of the tragedy. These investigations and defenses highlight the complexity of the case, emphasizing that multiple factors might have played a role, but nothing was conclusively proven. The mystery of what caused the fire remains a topic of interest and speculation among fans and investigators alike as they continue to seek the truth behind Ricky Nelson's untimely death. After Ricky Nelson's death, his ex-wife filed a legal request to gain control over his estate, which was valued at about $1.1 million. This showed that Ricky had accumulated a significant amount of wealth during his lifetime. Kristen, Ricky's ex-wife, brought forward a petition that revealed important details about his personal property. According to her filing, Ricky's personal property was worth approximately $500,000, indicating that he owned valuable possessions, possibly including jewelry, clothing, or other personal items of worth. In addition, the petition showed that Ricky earned about $100,000 every year from various properties he owned. This income came from rental properties or investments that generated steady revenue for him. These financial details helped to establish the size of his estate and the sources of his income. The legal process following his death focused on dividing his property and managing his estate, with Kristen seeking her rightful share. The value of his personal property and annual income from his properties played a key role in understanding his financial situation at the time of his passing. Ricky Nelson was not only a popular singer, but also someone who built a considerable estate through his talent and investments, making the legal battle over his finances an important part of his legacy. From the information provided, Ricky Nelson's real property was valued at $500,000, which made it a significant part of his estate. When he passed away, the value of his assets played an important role in ongoing legal disputes, as his family and legal representatives argued over the ownership and distribution of his estate. The valuation of his property was not just about monetary worth, but also about settling questions of inheritance and legal rights. Over the years, the case surrounding Ricky Nelson's assets remained a matter of interest within legal circles, and among his supporters, often becoming a focal point in discussions about his legacy. 2 decades after his death, his family and friends appeared on Larry King Live to talk about his impact, his music, and his legacy beyond the legal and financial issues. During this interview, they reflected on the life Ricky led, how he influenced others, and his enduring memory in the world of entertainment. The show brought renewed attention to his life, showing that even long after his passing, Ricky Nelson's story continues to resonate with many. His estate, including the valued property and other assets, remains a part of his story, illustrating how his legacy has endured in both the legal and cultural landscape. As the discussions unfolded, it became clear that Ricky Nelson's contributions went beyond his estate and were rooted in the lasting impression he made on music and popular culture. After Ricky Nelson's tragic death, family members shared heartfelt memories that revealed the deep bond they had with him. They remembered the moment they first learned about his passing, a moment of shock and immense sadness that none of them would forget. His children and his uncle took on the task of preserving his musical legacy through the Rick Nelson Company, ensuring that his songs continued to reach fans and new generations. David Nelson, Ricky's brother, recounted vividly where he was and what he felt when he received the news. He described feeling stunned and overwhelmed by the loss of his brother, someone who had been a significant part of their family's life and the music world. Ricky's influence as a singer and performer remains strong, and his music continues to bring joy to many. The memories shared by his family highlight not only his talent and commercial success but also the love they all had for him, which remains alive even after his passing. His tragic death marked a profound moment for his family, who vowed to keep his spirit alive through the work of the Rick Nelson Company and the memories they continually cherish. His story continues to be one of both achievement and loss, reminding us of the lasting impact one person can have on the world. After Ricky Nelson's sudden death, his family members felt a deep and lasting sense of loss. They spoke about how his passing affected them emotionally and how his influence shaped their lives. Ricky's sons, Gunnar and Matthew Nelson, wanted to honor his memory in a special way. To do so, they performed at a concert held at the Genesee Theater. During this event, they paid tribute to their father, sharing stories about his life and career that touched everyone in the audience. The concert was a heartfelt tribute that allowed the family to express their love and respect for Ricky Nelson. Gunnar and Matthew not only remembered their father, but also celebrated his musical journey by performing under their own band, Nelson. This band has carried on Ricky Nelson's legacy, playing his songs and keeping his spirit alive through music. Their performance at the concert showed how deeply the family was connected through Ricky's influence. It was a moment of remembrance where the family shared how Ricky's sudden death left a big void, but also how his memory continues to inspire them. The audience felt the warmth and emotion in the performances, recognizing the importance of family and the lasting power of music. This tribute was more than just a concert. It was a meaningful way for the Nelson family to honor Ricky's impact and keep his musical journey alive for future generations. Immediately following his rise to fame as a young musician and actor, Ricky Nelson's concert became a significant event that served as a powerful tribute and a connection between the generations. It was more than just a musical performance. It marked a moment where fans could reflect on his legacy, his influence, and the change he brought to the entertainment world. The concert drew many people who appreciated his contributions and wanted to celebrate his talent. Despite his success, Ricky faced ongoing health challenges, especially during his childhood, when he struggled with severe asthma and other health issues. These problems often affected his ability to participate in activities and sometimes made him feel isolated from others. Nevertheless, Ricky's childhood personality was marked by a shy, mysterious, and introspective nature. He tended to keep his feelings private and was often seen as quiet and thoughtful, even as he performed in front of large audiences. His childhood disposition influenced how he handled fame, introducing vulnerability and depth to his work that fans admired. Over time, the bridge between his early struggles and his later accomplishments became clear, showing the remarkable resilience he maintained throughout his life. His journey from a shy child battling health problems to a celebrated performer created a lasting impression on those who followed his career. The concert served as a reminder of his roots, his struggles, and the quiet strength that carried him forward. It stood as a testament to his legacy, honoring his impact on music and the heartfelt persona behind his stage presence. From a young age, Ricky Nelson showed a natural talent for entertaining audiences with his lively stage presence and musical ability. He had a charisma that drew people in, and he quickly became known for his skill on the guitar and his singing voice. His performances often reflected his bright personality and love for music, making him popular with fans who enjoyed his youthful energy. Despite his growing fame, Ricky's family played a significant role in his career. His father, Ozzie Nelson, was an important figure in his life and worked hard to guide Ricky and his siblings in their entertainment pursuits. However, Ozzie did not fully approve of Ricky's comedic talents and was concerned about the type of entertainment he was involved in. Because of this, Ozzie managed Ricky's earnings carefully, making sure that Ricky's money was not misused or spent too quickly. Ozzie's strict management aimed to protect Ricky from the dangers of fame and to ensure his children's financial stability. This careful oversight was part of Ozzie's plan to keep his children grounded and to prevent them from being spoiled by too much wealth or attention. Throughout Ricky's early years in entertainment, he balanced his growing popularity with the guidance and discipline provided by his family, especially his father, whose influence shaped many aspects of Ricky's career and personal life. Honest about his talents and carefully managing his money, Ricky Nelson's early years were marked by a combination of natural talent, family guidance, and cautious financial planning. Although Ricky Nelson achieved fame as a singer and actor, he still faced personal struggles that weighed heavily on him. Despite his success in the entertainment industry, he experienced financial difficulties, which often caused him to feel unhappy and frustrated. These money problems made him question the true value of his accomplishments and added a layer of personal discontent to his life. At the same time, Ricky's attitude towards school and authority grew more rebellious as he got older. His academic performance began to decline because he no longer wanted to follow rules or listen to teachers. Instead of focusing on schoolwork, he looked for ways to express his changing personality and feelings. During this time, Ricky found comfort and a new sense of identity in the musical revolution that was sweeping through the world. He embraced a fresh look that reflected his desire to stand out and be different from the crowd. This new style became a symbol of his rebellion against conventional norms and his wish to find his own voice in music. As he explored these changes, Ricky became more than just a popular entertainer. He became a symbol of freedom and change for many young people. Despite the struggles, his passion for music and his willingness to challenge authority helped define a new era in musical history. After rising to fame at a young age, Ricky Nelson enjoyed the excitement of teenage love, often indulging in brief romances while his career was taking off. Despite his busy schedule and the pressures of fame, he found time for youthful relationships, which added to his image as a popular young star. Meanwhile, his father, Ozzie Nelson, faced many challenges trying to manage Ricky's growing popularity. As Ricky's star continued to ascend, Ozzie tried to keep him focused and safe, but it was not always easy to control a teenager caught up in the whirlwind of fame. Ozzie worried about Ricky's choices and the influence of newfound fame on his behavior. Unfortunately, Ricky's reckless driving habits became a serious problem. One day, while driving too fast, Ricky was involved in a tragic car accident that injured both himself and a close friend. The accident was a heartbreaking moment for everyone involved, highlighting the dangers of careless driving and the challenges of balancing fame with responsibility. The incident deeply affected Ricky and his family, leaving a lasting impression on their lives. Many people remember Ricky Nelson not only for his bright voice and hit songs, but also for his lasting impact on music and entertainment. His influence can still be felt today through the many fans who admire his talent and the artists who cite him as an inspiration. With a career that began when he was very young, Ricky quickly gained fame with his catchy songs and charismatic presence. Throughout his life, he showed that a young musician could achieve great success and maintain a connection with his audience. Although he passed away in 1985, his legacy remains strong in the music world. Fans continue to listen to his songs and celebrate his contributions to rock and roll. However, along with his fame, rumors have also circulated about his life. Some speculate about aspects of his personal life and the circumstances surrounding his death, but none of these rumors have been confirmed. Despite these stories, most remember Ricky Nelson for his genuine talent, his role as a pioneer in the genre, and the joy he brought to millions with his music. His influence persists through old recordings, cover versions of his songs, and the continued admiration of those who knew his work. The stories and rumors may remain part of his legend, but his musical achievements and the love from his fans form the core of his enduring legacy. Fans often wonder about the real story behind his life and death, fueling ongoing interest and discussion about his true impact. Despite the speculation, Ricky Nelson remains a symbol of youthful talent and musical innovation that continues to inspire new generations. His story reminds us of the power of music to leave a lasting mark on history, even when questions and rumors surround a famous figure. The fascination with his life and the mystery still excite many, ensuring that Ricky Nelson's name and legacy stay alive in popular culture long after his